Hello there, people. Today's the day of part 3 of albums I have in my YouTube library. This is 1990s. So we're going to start off with Brigade by Heart, which has one of Heart's most famous songs, All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. And I also got this solo John Bon Jovi album, Blaze of Glory, made for the movie Young Guns 2, and then The Razor's Edge by AC/DC, which has the good old Thunderstruck, Money Talks. Oh, and I'm skipping the Immaculate Collection by Madonna because I went for that on a YouTube short. And by the way, I have a new course out now on Super Mario Maker 2. I'll put the ID to that course in the descriptions. I just posted it yesterday, so. And we also got High Civilization by the Bee Gees, which, yeah, barely any of it I did enjoy though. And I also got this solo Richie Sambora album, A Stranger in This Town. And I also got Use Your Illusion 1 by Guns N' Roses, which has one of Guns N' Roses' most famous songs, like November Rain, which was a very popular ballad. And I also got Use Your Illusion 2, which what's crazy about it is that it came out the same day as Use Your Illusion 1, which was crazy. And then I also got Nevermind by Nirvana, which is one of those bands that had a short career, like, something like Smells Like Teen Spirit, which became their biggest hit. And then we got Prisoner in Paradise by Europe, which has, I'll Cry For You, and the title track, those were very good. Prisoners in Paradise, the title track, is actually my favorite song by Europe, my absolute favorite. And Adrenalize by Def Leppard, which is not a good album. Let's Get Rocked, Make Love Like a Man Tonight, White Lightning, Stand Up, Kick Love Into Motion, Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad, I Want to Touch You. That was a very good, it was such a good album. Well, and this is the first one without Steve Clark, because Steve Clark died in 1 year before Dry Lights. And I also got this little 4-9 Blondes singing right here. This is their only studio album, the second single off the album, What's Up, became the #1 in Billboard Top 100 singles from 1993. I also got Keep the Faith by Bon Jovi, which has those 3 singles, Keep the Faith, In These Arms, and Bed of Roses, which is one of my all-time favorite ballads that they done. And I also got Retroactive by Def Leppard, which it is a compilation album, but the songs on here are just left over. Some good ones like, Two Steps Behind was very good. Miss You in a Heartbeat as well as very good. There was also an electric version of that, which was very good as well. And the acoustic version of Miss You in a Heartbeat. And the electric version of Two Steps Behind, which was very good as well. And I also got this old compilation album by Europe, which, this is from 10 years, 1982 through 1992. This was from the first 5 albums, just like what Bon Jovi did to Crossroad. And then we got The Spaghetti Incident by Guns N' Roses, I just got this because of the album cover. It's just because of the album. Okay. And then my absolute favorite album by Aerosmith, Get a Grip, which has the trilogy. That was such a good trilogy, where Alicia Silverstone, you probably know her, right? She was in those 3 Aerosmith music videos, Crying, Crazy, and Amazing, all made it up to MTV. And then Talk by Yes, which I like the idea of how, the album looks like someone drew the logo, and also that the whole entire album and songs names are all capital up, like someone used caps lock on there, which is pretty cool. And I also got this compilation album by Bon Jovi, which went for the first 5 albums, just like what Europe did. And then Older by George Michael, which I believe this one was a fan favorite for George Michael, even Faith as well. And then Open Your Eyes by Yes, which you know, I like this album as well. Probably my favorite album. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize about that. And then I also got this soundtrack album for the movie Armageddon, which has, oh my goodness, I don't want to miss a thing. I love that song. I don't want to miss a thing. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love that song. And I also really enjoyed the Sweet Emotion David Foner remix, which was really good. And what else, you know, Mr. Big Time as well was really good song. And then Psycho Circus by Kiss, which was the reunion of the band, and also the reunion of the makeup. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this album, but it's a, you know, good songs. You know, I did enjoy the title track Psycho Circus. That was a good one. I Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll is also really good. You know, Raise Your Glasses as well, really good. Dreamin' and Journey of 1,000 Years, that was a good one as well. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the best of George Michael. This compilation album. Yeah, this was like pretty much before Patience, right? Yeah, this is probably before Patience though. And then Americana by The Offspring. You know, those 3 singles off there. Pray Fly for a White Guy. The Kids Aren't Alright. And Why Don't You Get a Job? Those are really good singles. And then Garage Inc. by Metallica, which is just a compilation album. Nope. And then lastly for this video, the Slim Shady LP extended edition of the first one by Eminem, which, you know, my name is, that was a little brain damage. If I Had was really good. 97 Bonnie and Clyde was really good. My Fault and Rock Bottom, don't give a freak as well. That was a note. And I'm Shady as well as that was also really good as well. Alright, and that is it for the part 3. No. Yeah, part 3. There we go. Yeah, I got confused for a little bit. And I'll see you guys on Thursday next week for albums for the 2000s. Bye.